What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So recently Logitech released this, the Logitech Folio Touch Keyboard case for the iPad 7th Gen. It promised to make the iPad similar to an Ultrabook. So I decided to give this case a try. So here's my review. So firstly, before we begin, this was the unboxing experience with the iPad. As you can see, the packaging is done very well by Logitech. I really enjoyed opening it. And yeah, once you open it, the first thing you get is the keyboard, which you can hear right about now. And straight after you get the iPad case, which covers the iPad, which also comes with the kickstand, which is very flexible. Just a gentle reminder, guys, if you have not done already, please do consider subscribing, as it really would help out the channel. So I decided, let's split this case up into two sections for the review. First, I will talk about the case, so the casing around the iPad with this kickstand. And next, I will talk about the keyboard and trackpad, which comes with this keyboard case. So firstly, let's talk about the case. This is a brilliant case in my opinion. The case is made of a rubber and fabric mixture. The fabric that covers the back and the kickstand gives the case a very pleasing look. And the thick rubber covering the iPad makes sure that no damage occurs to the iPad. And this seems to do wonders, because the iPad is so secure in this case that there is no way the iPad ever gets damaged while using this case. We cannot go ahead without talking about the kickstand. The kickstand is crucial to this case's design, and I'll explain why. Firstly, the kickstand helps to bring about that multi-angle experience that people have from the MacBook, and as opposed to the MacBook, it's much more flexible. And this is great, as you can change the angles wherever required, and also it allows for some very convenient positions, and this helps to create this premium feel which other cheap alternatives just will not be able to give to you. Also, this kickstand is the way you can prop up the iPad properly in a position on a table and onto your lap, which really helps you feel like you're using a MacBook. Hence, this kickstand is essential to the whole Logitech experience. My only complaint to this beefy design is the buttons. So what I mean by that is, when I'm using this case, because of the thick rubber, it's harder to press the buttons, as obviously you have to press harder for it, and that can be a hassle at times. But what solves this is the function keys on the keyboard, which swiftly leads me on to the second part of this case, the keyboard and trackpad. This Logitech keyboard seems to respond to every complaint people had for the Apple Folio Touch case for the iPad. What the Apple Folio Touch case lacked was a proper trackpad or a mouse to use, any function keys, and backlighting on the keys already in the keyboard. And yes, these are, in my opinion, essential to get to that Ultrabook experience that Apple is really trying to push with these iPads. Hence, when Apple did not put it in their own keyboard, it did not seem to fit well. So when Logitech came around with this keyboard case, which seemed to have added these features, I was extremely happy and really hoping to look at it. Now, as I have it, I do have some thoughts on this keyboard part of the case. So it is essential to know if these additions to the keyboard case live up to their fame. And the short answer to this is yes, but the long answer is kind of. I mean, these features are great in the sense that they feel premium and they work great. Really, makes sense, because obviously if you're spending £120 on this case, you would expect that. And they have not let me down. Typing on this keyboard has been one of my favorite typing experiences. And the experience has just improved by the fact that the trackpad has a glass finish, making it feel premium and more MacBook Air-like. And the function keys work in sync with the iPad. Overall, the keyboard works great. And even the fact that the keyboard uses the smart connector dock really helps, because it just eliminates the fact that you have to charge the keyboard, and that's one hassle I would not be willing to take for a keyboard case. So that really helps. Also the fact that because of the smart connector dock, you do not have to pair it. It's connected automatically. So overall it's great. Although this keyboard is great, I just feel the experience has not been made seamless just yet. And so it is definitely the fact that the software isn't there yet. So completely, if any blame is to be taken for why this case is not very seamless, the experience, it almost definitely has to do with the software experience. And what I mean by this is, sometimes when I've taken the keyboard out and then I put it back in, the trackpad is not quick to respond, and it may take me, let's just say, 1 minute for it to go straight back to using, that cursor coming up, or sometimes when the function keys don't work straight away. Those are little things, and they won't stop you from using this. But what I feel like is, if this keyboard case is looking to make the iPad into a full-fledged Ultrabook, it's just not there yet because of the software. And yes, although I say that, it's just for now. This keyboard clearly has a lot more potential in my opinion, and possibly in the next few months Logitech may even improve their software, but just right now I don't feel it's there yet. So if Logitech and Apple were to fix this case, I would definitely recommend for anyone. So now it's time for some final thoughts. Logitech have clearly created a masterpiece. The fact that I would easily rank it above the Apple Folio Touch keyboard case for the iPad because of the features that it hosts. But I hope and I wish to see some more improvement to come, as it would really optimize the whole experience, and I would feel that it would make me want to spend £120 on a keyboard case. As of now, I don't feel it's there yet, but yes, this keyboard case is your closest chance of experiencing that Ultrabook experience that we all want to see from Apple. Anyway, if you did like this video, please don't forget to smash that like button, and I will catch you in the next video.